We have returned from another successful trip of the Arnold Sports Festival. We shook some hands, shook some babies. We found out if people are working hard or hardly working. And also we got to bring home some new equipment for Massenomics Gym. That's one of my favorite parts every year. There's obviously a lot of equipment vendors set up each year at the Arnold. And when we get some free time, we get to go over, check out, see what they got for the year, and see what we can get back with us to find a forever home here at Massenomics Gym. First thing I'll point out is our stockpile of Obsidian ammonia. Obsidian's always right next to it. They got a booth right by us, and we come home with a supply of that. This, for some people, could be a year's supply. At Massenomics Gym, it might be a month's supply or maybe a week's supply even. Next, I got this backbone bench pad. This is a grippy pad to throw on top of your existing bench press that you've got. Sometimes the pad gets a little worn out and weak. So this spices it back up a little bit, makes it a little more like new. Next, what we got is a Strength Co 45, because you can never have too many plates in the gym. And I think we had already bought out every 35 that they own, so we had to settle for a few pairs of 45s this year. I think we ended up with 4 more 45s. And speaking of the Strength Co, right here we've got a new barbell for the gym. This is the Semper Fidelis bar, the Semper Fi bar. Obviously this bar sticks out because of its Cerakote red, white, and blue American flag coloring on it, which is super cool. This bar did get used and abused at the Arnold. You can see people like Dan Bell, Jonathan Oldham, Shane Hunt, and people wearing furry costumes, and firemen, and medieval people. Just about anyone you could think of deadlifted with there. I think I even pulled a couple reps on it there. So it's all right that it's got a couple scuffs on it. We always talk about at Massenomics Gym, we aren't buying show pieces. We're buying equipment that's gonna get lifted. So a few scuffs is all right. That's gonna happen here anyways. Let me grab a couple other bars that we got. Next, we've got the Bells of Steel Rackable Curl Bar, and this barbell has the black Cerakote shaft with the gold sleeves. I think it weighs 33 pounds, and we've got some other easy curl bars, but this is our first rackable curl bar, and the way our gym is set up, this will be able to live on our barbell side of the gym, you know, with the racks and benches and everything. It'll be a good addition that we've got here. Speaking of Bells of Steel, we also came back with a set of their crash pads. These crash pads are pretty dense. I really like the way that they feel so far. They've got Velcro, so they Velcro together and the handles on it, so they're a little easier for transport, and I actually put that to test, bringing them back here. They did work a little bit better than like my Titan Fitness ones that we've already had for a while. We've got one more barbell, third one. Third one's a charm. Next, we've got the American Barbell Chewy Bar. This is a 29mm power bar with the all stainless steel shaft. This bar is impressive. You can tell it is kind of a cut above the rest in some ways, even just on first impressions. I haven't used it that much yet, but just the eye test and the quick grip test, you can tell this is a pretty sweet unit. I didn't actually purchase this one at the Arnold. I ordered it just before we left. Showed up while I was gone, so it was sitting here waiting for me when I got back, so I figured I'd throw it in with everything here. And that is part of what I like about the Arnold. You know, we get a chance to meet these equipment company owners, really talk to them, pick their brains, see what they're up to, see what they're all about. And a company like Bells of Steel, for example, we find out, wow, we've got a lot in common with the people running this company, and they're just good people. Makes me want to support them more going forward. True for a lot of the companies that I highlighted here today. I think that's just about everything that we brought back with us from the Arnold this year as far as equipment goes. You know, we also brought back hoarse voices, 3-day hangovers, a few less t-shirts than we originally went with, so that's all good news. Hit us in the comments if you want to see any more details on any of the equipment we got here. We'll probably do a few more short videos coming up on some of this stuff. We're excited to get to using all of this. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, sharing our YouTube videos. We should have a new Massenomics YouTube video every single week, and that's in addition to our podcast episode every week. So make sure you're following along. Keep lifting hard and living easy.